It's done. The bill that would essentially ban TikTok has just passed the United States House of Representatives. And it wasn't even so close. But before you freak out, this is not over. TikTok is not going anywhere just yet. This bill is not going to become law today. So I'm just going to explain what's next in a second, which is very important. But first, the final vote on HR 7521, the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Controlled Applications Act, was 352-265. One member voted present. The Republicans got this over the finish line with 197 yes votes and 155 Democrat yes votes. 50 Democrats voted no, and so did 15 Republicans. 14 members were not voting on this bill the day of. Now, because of the special procedures used to fast track this bill to the House floor, the bill needed 2/3 majority, which obviously you can see it. Now, here's the thing. This bill will now move on to the United States Senate. And in order for it to become a law, it has to pass in the Senate. And then the president has to sign it. President Biden has already said he will sign this bill if it gets to his desk. So that's not a question. But what is the question? Is whether this bill can get the 60 votes it needs to pass in the Senate. Right now, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says he's not in any rush to fast track this bill, the way they did in the House. He said this bill will face the normal Senate timing, which includes several procedural votes and more than 30 hours of debate on the Senate floor. On top of this, the Senate is going to be on the recess 3 of the next 6 weeks, and 8, quite honestly, have bigger fish to fry right now, including the budget bill to avoid a government shutdown on March 22nd, and funding for the Ukraine in Israel, which is really important to the Senate Majority Leader. Now, I also want to make it very clear, supporters of this bill keep stressing over and over and over again. Now, this is not a ban on TikTok. They say this bill just simply forces the Chinese-owned parent company of TikTok to divest or sell its interest in TikTok to another company. The US government determines is not owned by foreign adversary.